What's up, everybody? Welcome to Billy Reacts. I am Billy, and I'm here to react. I saw something on Instagram, a CNN post, about a wrestler who calls himself the Progressive Liberal, and how fans react to him. So, looked it up on YouTube, found the video. Let's check it out and see what's going on.
Too dangerous for him. Ellie Reef has this fascinating reporting.
Virginia.
This is politics in America right now. Channeled through a pro wrestling
Trump signs.
I just criticize their way of life and tell them how they need to follow a real man like myself or my hero Joseph R. Biden.
The progressive liberal Dan Richards is a wrestler who fans in Appalachia love to hate.
When I grab a hold of him and I look in the crowd and say, hit him in the mouth, and they all come to their feet, yes, I hit him in the mouth. And they go, he did that for us.
Dan and his mentor, Bo James, came up with the gimmick when Trump was first running for president.
Dump Trump.
I said, my God, if we had a guy that was the anti-Trump and we could send him to the ring in these towns, how much heat would we get?
Real quick, for people who don't know wrestling, you got the good guy, the babyface, the bad guy, the heel, and you play off the crowd. If it's a heel crowd and they want the bad guy to do well, the wrestlers play off that. The bad guy takes over and wins. If it's a babyface crowd, a good crowd, the good guy, he takes over, he wins the match, and you go back and forth. You cut promos, which is when you talk to the crowd. It's a 100% give and take, wrestler to crowd, and back and forth, and so on and so forth.
They want to see you get your ass kicked. That's the heat you want.
It's the greatest feeling in the world. It's a high.
Now that politics has gotten so intense, it's getting too real for Dan.
The response to me and people who think
at this
like
dude
me
walking
are
up to
more
him.
violent.
Dan really
Look at this guy in the crowd throwing the middle finger up to one of these things here. Dude, it's wrestling, man. It's not real.
is liberal. I first interviewed him in 2017, which now, bizarrely, feels like a more innocent time.
So in 2017, you wore like an all-over print Hillary shirt. It was very Hillary focused.
Look at that shirt.
Like, what pieces of current events do you pull from to sort of trigger people?
Well, I've got a Biden collage shirt and one of Kamala Harris. The Biden one triggers more people than anything because I
Look
don't
at that
think half
shirt.
these people even know who Kamala Harris is.
Dan says he gets more heat now than when Trump was in office. He thinks fans feel like they got their hero taken away.
There's so many people that think an election was stolen. I sell realism and emotions. It gets an emotion out of people. So whatever the headline.
That guy's right. It's real. It's emotion. That's what wrestlers do. Watch any wrestling match from a small independent to the WWE. These guys work the crowd. They get into it. It's a very intense thing when it's flowing, when it's going the right way.
Are of that week, that's what we're going to use.
But do you ever talk about the election being stolen?
Yeah. If Dan wins by cheating, then his opponent can go to the microphone, and like I do, and I say, a lot of these good people here tonight think you stole that, just like an election was stole. The building goes nuts.
Could you imagine being in a place like that where it's fake, it's entertainment, the bad guy wins, he beats the good guy, the conservative, the bad guy progressive, the bad guy liberal wins, and you turn to the crowd and you're like, see, you stole that like you stole the election, and people take it seriously and they go crazy and they want to fight you. Like they blur those lines of reality and entertainment. I don't know about that. Listen, I'm a Trump guy. I'm more conservative than I am not. But this is entertainment. These people need to chill out a little bit.
They usually wrestle in Appalachian counties. Some went for Trump by more than 80%.
It's a small mountain town. Poor county, poor community, no hope. He represents to them everything that's put them in that position.
And do you think it's changed in the last 5 years? How intense it is?
Yeah, it's more dangerous.
So this guy just said He represents what this poor town, hopeless town, what they stole, what they took from them. He represents those people. Listen, represents in entertainment, not represents as a spokesman for liberalism. People, as this looks like I said, they keep saying dangers, they keep saying attacks are getting too real. These people might be getting a little bit nuts.
The moment I realized things had changed, I think, is when I had rocks thrown at me and someone tried to light me on fire and someone pull a knife on me.
So
Bro.
recently.
Yeah, I mean,
They're pulling knives and trying to light this dude on fire. He's a character. He's a fictional guy. Oh, people, come on, man. Don't make politics your whole life.
that was a month ago.
People are even more frustrated. They're even more divided. So now here's this guy in our town saying this stuff that we see on television that we don't agree with. So we can't get those people. We can't get the politicians. Let's get him.
Get him with words then. It's part of the crowd,
They'd
part of the
advertise
show.
Dan would be wrestling Bo and stick with
Not after the real human
a community
being.
of about 330 people. Fans came ready to boo Dan.
We all have our own opinion, but his, especially in this area, is a lot different, and everybody wants to punch him in the face.
We love wrestling, first of all, but to come and show the liberal, like, hey, we know what we stand for,
Yeah.
and definitely not the left side.
So, do you want to see him get beat up?
Yes,
Do you want Trump to run again?
amen.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah?
Sid, you want to see him to get beat up? Yes, in the show. These people are blurring reality and entertainment, man. That's crazy.
Okay.
Corey Smith wrestles as white trash millionaire.
The
He
white
doesn't like
trash
Dan's
millionaire.
politics, but he's off the Trump train.
I don't see how things could get any worse. But with Trump, we would find out.
You think so?
I believe so, yeah. When you stop putting America first, start putting yourself and what you want to do first. I'm jumping off any train.
You got to tell me when that moment was.
Twitter. If I'm at my job and I'm constantly tweeting, I'm getting fired. I want somebody that leads this country by actions, not by words.
All right. If you've listened to any of Neighborly Discourse with Billy and Steve, we've mentioned this a couple times. Me personally, I 100% understand what this guy is saying. Now, at your job, my job, your job, everyday person's job, if you're sitting on your phone, social media, tweeting, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, you're not doing your job, you probably get in trouble for it. Trump or anybody, the president, is in charge of the people. He works with the people, for the people. I could see where I see his point, understand his point, but Trump or any president working with the people through Twitter is just another outlet to get to the people. I don't have an issue with it. I know a while back the president was not supposed to have any communication. That all changed with Obama, George Soros on the other line, supposedly allowing him to have his phone out there. But you're the president. Your job is for the people. You want to reach them through Twitter. I have no problem with that. But what this guy is saying is Trump's doing his own thing. In my opinion, his vendetta against the government, against the deep state, the uniparty, is very important for me to be exposed to the country. I think that's the only way America's going to get put back on track, is when we see even a little bit more of how corrupt Washington is. Now, that's Trump's personal vendetta, yes. I think it's beneficial for the country. This guy here is saying, no, man, America first. And I get where he's coming from. Trump, from 20 to now 22 to 24, those 2 to 4 years, whatever happened in the past, it's over. You got to fix the mess Biden made and move forward. Nobody wants to hear about the election and of this and of that. I get it. I have my thoughts on that, but leave it in the past. I'm done with it. You can't change it. Move on. America first. So I fully understand what this guy is saying, and I agree with him. I think Trump's personal vendetta, though, will benefit the country, but I 100% understand what this guy is saying. The white trash millionaire.
The crowd was loud for other matches, but when Dan walked out, it was next level. Then he got out of the ring and riled them up more. A guy looked ready to fight.
It's a good
Dan.
heel.
Some fans fought each other. Bo cut the match short.
Fans fighting each other, fans going after him. I mean, this guy is a perfect heel. He's working the crowd. He's the bad guy. He's going against the good guy, the conservative who you love. It's just wrestling, people. What the hell is going on with you?
Backstage, they said the crowd got too hot too fast.
We felt it coming. We pushed it too far.
It's a different kind of hate now, and it's at a level that I haven't experienced previously. So anyone who doesn't think it's getting more violent and on what side it's coming from needs to have a reality check.
Well, hold on. No. I'm not with you on there, buddy. I'm defending you so far, but no. It's not which side it's coming from. It's this one little area. Both sides have crazy people for sure. The Democrats run on division. They run on problems. You can say division, dividing us. They run on hate. They run on hate. They run on fear. They divide. I get where he's coming from, but no. It's not all Trump supporters. It's more left than it is right. But I get where he's coming from, but no. I'm sorry. I can't back you up on this one, dude.
You have to know how to let it breathe. You have to know how to hear it, feel it, live it. You can be great and do all the athletic moves, all the stuff. If you don't know your audience, it doesn't matter.
So he made a good point there. If you don't know your audience, it could be a problem. You can do all the flips, all the turns, twists, jumps, all that cool stuff. But if you do not understand your audience is going to take it seriously, get into it. I mean, there's no security there. These are regular people putting on a show. I bet these guys got 9 to 5s, and they're doing something extra. Bro, people, I've said it on Neighborly Discourse with Billy and Steve. I've said it 1,000 times. People always find a way to ruin everything, no matter what it is. This is a way to see, like the guy said, you can't yell at the politicians through the TV. You can't get in their face. You can't say what you got to say. So you're saying it to this guy. As a character, that's fine. But to get in his face, middle fingers, throw rocks at him, I mean, come on, man. That ain't cool. You gotta switch that up. It's an interesting character. It's super cool wrestling. Again, we watch it from time to time. But people, it's reality versus entertainment. And this guy's been doing this for over 5-6 years now. You have to know what fake is and what's not. I'm pissed off that what Biden's doing, but I'm not going out there throwing rocks at liberals. You vote every 2 to 4 years when you're supposed to and hope for that change. That's what you're supposed to do. You got to combat the liberals a little differently because they're, doing their own thing. But this is a regular guy. These are regular people. I found that was funny. It was weird. However you want to vent your political frustration, don't hurt people. You know what I mean? Do what you can do. So that's it. Billy Reacts. Hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, please. You guys have a great day.